What's up, YouTube? What's up, Prozone family? It's your boy, Mr. Big Snoop, here to give you another great video. Just talk about what's going on in 2K community, what's new, what's old, things I enjoy, things I dislike, recommended builds, just kind of covering a lot of topics in here. But before we get anything, make sure you guys subscribe, like the video, comment Big Snoop. I'm doing the 100 sub challenge. So if you want to be a part of that, all I need you to do is comment Big Snoop on this video and every video previously till we reach 100. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of giving y'all more insight of what's going on to the video. You start off from New Jersey, and you take off from there, and you go through the my career, pick your college, so forth. And you even get an opportunity to play Zion Williams. I thought it would be something special if you're able to beat him. Wasn't totally sure. My first build, he actually whooped me. I admit that, but on this one right here, I took it to him on my slash and playmaker. Just talking more into the builds. The builds right now, you see, it's pretty much a similar thing to 2K every year. It's a base by situation, or base by time, build by time, however you want to say it. And what I mean by is that right now the #1 build is the play shot. You can win with other builds, but you can't really have a consistent jump shot. And with these jump shots, you notice that you're not going to hit consistently unless you have about an 80 to 85, really 85 plus. But and the key, you have to have Hall of Fame shooting badges. Any other way, you're only going to be consistent at the mid range. On this build, I have a slash and playmaker. His shooting, his mid range shooting, I have max wingspan. His mid range is 77. His 3-pointer is 71. And so he can hit, but it's nothing just too, you can say that's, I would consider lights out shooting. For his big men, you see a lot of the 6'9", live threats, the paint beasts, and the athletic finishing. Those are pretty much the premier finishers right now, premier bigs, just based off the size and the strength of the player. I would say go around 6'11" ish. And I'm gonna break these builds down right here. This is just kind of introducing y'all to let you know how I feel about what's been going on with the game. And you'll notice a lot too as well that builds that don't have finishing, it's just finishing the ball. Like, I don't understand. Like, the play shots will have one playmaking badge, and they're just finishing ridiculously, with layups, dunks, not necessarily contact dunks, but they're slamming on you as if they have, slithery or something like that. Also too, you notice just from watching the clips, the movement just never seems to be underneath you. It's like your player has wet shoes on an oily floor or something. I guess the best way I could describe it. But and kind of the best way you can kind of avoid the sliding, I would recommend learn how to play without turbo. You know what I'm saying? Like, just no sprinting, kind of just tapping your thumbstick over, little this, little that, nothing too much. Because like the game, like I say, it just feels like you're on wet, like, what I'm saying, you got super slick shoes, like some Chucks on the oily floor or something, man. And also too, you notice that like the contact finishing has been turned up. Slashers, it's a great time to be a slasher right now. I would recommend anyone, the two-way finishers, 6'8" and under. They're really athletic players. Like this year, you haven't really seen too much of the offensive threats. I've seen a few of them in the rec, but they're not nothing to fear based off the overall, because they're 99. Most of them do not have dribble moves, or just you have to have the certain rating to have the dribble package, and that's something to anybody that's playing this game. Please do not make a guard at a point guard or a shooting guard if you do not have 85 or above playmaking. I'm telling you, you're wasting your time. You're just gonna get stripped. You're never gonna be open. You're always gonna be in a box. Like, trust me. You know what I'm saying? So the wreck. The wreck is pretty solid. It's similar to what's been going on every year. You see, they have the black and white jerseys. I do miss the Jordan wreck. But at the same time, the rank it's been pretty smooth. It's one of the better modes if you want to have more of a shooting experience. The wreck is probably the best mode to shoot in. The 3v3 program is nice as well, but like I said, lately you can feel the latency in the servers, like when you're playing. And also too, I cannot abandon the behind the back. You guys know, and I know, the most overdone thing is the behind the back. And you just seen 3 clips in a row that people are just spamming, and it goes back to the moving issue, that the fact that you can't move, you're constantly sliding, you never know what to do. You know what I'm saying? And that's the issue when people are setting that pick, and every single guard on this game with 85 or above ball handling, they're constantly just throwing the ball behind the back and waiting for something to happen. You know, and you see, as well, I'm in the program and it's lagging. But overall, 2K is it's a pretty good game. It's like a repeat of 2K20, but it's a more polished version. A lot of kinks, like I said, I talked about the movement, talked about behind the back, talked about the builds. Everything else is pretty much the same. But we got this 100 subs challenge going on, and we definitely want you to be a part of this. Anyone new, old subs, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that subscribe button. What I'm saying, I'm gonna be doing an Xbox card giveaway. The amount maybe, depending on what's going on, it could be 25, it could be $20, something like that. But make sure you guys subscribe to the channel on all social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Mr. Big Snoop. Thank you guys for the support. Peace and one love.